Hello and welcome to a brand new show here on LSTV, For the Record, the show where we attempt to put our members on the map by giving them the opportunity to claim a title in the Guinness Book of World Records. This week we're here in a Hyde Park basement where our participants will be doing their best to become record breakers. However, they have no idea what records they're trying to break. So, should we meet our contestants? This week we have Matt and Hannah. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. So then, growing up, did you all read the Guinness Book of World Records?
I used to get one every Christmas from when I was about 6 up till 16, so I used to kind of revise the records before going to school. Yeah.
And Hannah, what about you?
We used to read them all the time in primary school. If you had a Guinness Book of World Records, you were cool.
Did you have a favourite record? Was there a page you always turned to?
Probably that nail woman.
Yeah, the one with
Yeah.
They were always life-size nails as well, weren't they?
They were literally, what, like this long?
Thanks for reminding me.
I always liked the pictures of like the world's fattest people. Not fat shaming here, but I was just obsessed by them. I don't know why. And if you could break a record right here today, what would it be?
I think I'm on track for one. I've got most cobwebs in my hair in this basement. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I think I'm already ready to break that record.
All right, well, to get you in the mood to break some records, I've got a few trivia questions for you. So, the first question I have, you need to fill in the blank. Okay, what was the most expensive blank on record sold for $4,592.42 on the 30th of October 2017, which is incidentally my birthday, at Ristorante Raffaele in New York?
£4,000 was that?
$4,500, just over $4,500 for what at Ristorante Raffaele in New York?
I'm a lobster.
Ooh.
I'm going to go avocado on toast.
Avocado on toast, $4,500 on avocado on toast. Well, you're both wrong. It was actually a cheesecake.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous.
$4,500 on a cheesecake.
I was going to say thousandaires cheesecake, not a millionaire's cheesecake. Not quite.
Doesn't quite have the same ring to
No,
it.
yeah.
$4,500 on a cheesecake, can you imagine? But what would some of the ingredients have to be?
Caviar.
Caviar on a cheesecake, that's an interesting taste, yeah.
Well, they
I'm
actually
open-minded.
included buffalo ricotta from buffaloes, don't know where from, the outback, who knows, white truffle, and gold leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, so...
You were 2 out of 3.
Posh tastes, what can I say? All right, another question for you both. Alexa Lauenberger from Germany holds the world record for teaching which animal to do the conga?
Meerkats.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Yeah.
Sheep to do the conga.
Again, you're both wrong.
I was hoping
You're not doing very good at this.
No.
My revision clearly didn't pay off.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs.
You can train a dog to do anything.
I thought that was the obvious answer.
Too obvious.
So I was like, yeah. Oh, well.
And Alexa Lauenberger is 12 years old and currently holds 3 Guinness World Records.
Does she not have any friends?
I don't know what I was doing.
A lot
I
of
was
free
12 years
time.
old. Yeah. Sleeping a lot.
Well, do you know the other 2 records she holds or not?
No.
Do you know how long the conga was?
We'll read it.
Absolutely no idea. What record do you think that you might be having to break today? We're here in the basement, lots of graffiti on the walls. If you just have a look behind you, there might be a little clue.
Okay, so there's a washing machine full of what looks to be socks. So
It's either... I did think Prettiest Feet, but not that anymore.
I would not be in with a chance.
No, me either. Me with these size 8s. Is it like... Oh, it can't be how many socks can you wash?
Put on your feet? I think maybe most pairs of socks like paired up randomly out of a washing machine.
Really? But who cares about that stuff? I reckon it's something deeper than... Sorry, Matt, just roast you.
Just cross the format here, Hannah.
What could be deeper than reuniting socks with their long-lost families?
That's true. But then I think it needs to be washing machine related. Like...
Get in the washing machine.
How many socks can you wash?
Hannah has no idea.
No,
Matt,
no
what
idea.
are you saying?
I'm saying most socks paired up from out of a washing machine.
Well, this week's theme is actually sorting. So all the records you're going to be trying to break today are sorting related. So Matt, you're actually quite close. The record that you're trying to break today is you must sort as many socks as you can in 30 seconds. But with this being the Guinness Book of World Records, there are some rules. So, it's time for the rules. And they are as follows. You must sort as many socks as you can in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. A pair of socks looks like this. 2 socks. And to break the record, you must pair them up as so.
Oh.
Like your mother would do. Righto, righto. Upon completion, I will judge who has done the best job. The current record is set at 18. Matt and Hannah, it's time to break some records.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, we've got a pile of 100 socks here. Matt and Hannah, all you've got to do is pair up as many socks as you can in 30 seconds. The current record to beat is 18 socks paired in 30 seconds. So, are you ready? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, in 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Oh, hit the mic. Quickly work. Oh,
That's not a pair.
There's so many different kinds of socks here.
Yeah.
12 seconds gone, 15 seconds left. It's gone so quick. Oh,
I'm
gosh.
struggling. I'm struggling.
Keep looking for socks here. We're looking for pairs. 18 is the record to beat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, that's time. 30 seconds is up. Well, I don't think we'll be breaking any records here. How did you find that?
It's really tough. Like, you think you do your laundry on like a fairly frequent basis and you're folding socks all the time, but it's harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is well hard. I think finding them was okay. It's the actual folding that was the difficult part.
30 seconds is not a long time.
No.
Right, well, shall we see how many socks you managed to pair? Hannah? 1, 2, 3, 4. When the record is 18. 4.
You know what? Matt put me off.
I did.
That's more than one every 10 seconds, eh?
Yeah.
So-
And some funky
Not too
socks
bad.
there. Yeah, good choices.
And hopefully it will help you improve on your washing technique
Yeah.
in everyday life.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, should we see how many socks you've managed to pair up?
Certainly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You beat Hannah,
I did. That's what I came here to do.
but you haven't
So
beaten the
upset.
world,
I haven't.
I'm afraid. So, when it comes to sorting socks, it looks like both of you got cold feet. However, here's a bad one, wasn't it? However, we do have one more world record that we're going to try and get you to break. Well, sorting socks was a fail, but what do you think the next record you're breaking might be?
I'm kind of hoping it's something to do with, you know, kitchen utensils off a drying rack, like knives and forks and spoons, because I'm pretty good at just picking up a pile and getting everything out into the drawer as fast as possible. So I've got my fingers crossed for that.
Hannah, what about you?
Well, we've had socks, so maybe underwear this time.
Maybe.
I don't think I want to air my dirty laundry on LSTV. Well, to give you a little clue, why don't you just take a little look behind you through our little peephole.
Oh, here's a...
I hope I get to eat some of these.
Yes, same.
So what do you think it might be?
Sorting, I know now, I'm sorting the M&Ms into the colours. It's got to be, hasn't it?
I hope so. And I hope I get to eat a few along the way.
Yeah, same.
Well, I think you might be very, very close. However, with this being the Guinness Book of World Records, there are, of course, some rules. So, glasses, please. Amazing. The rules are as follows. It is the fastest time to sort 500 grams of peanut M&Ms. Pretty self-explanatory to me. Right, so how does that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah? Well,
Exciting.
it's time to break another record. Remember, it's the fastest time to sort 500 grams of peanut M&Ms into their respective 6 colours, and the first person to do so needs to shout peanuts. Are you ready? Well, time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Makes quite a noise, this, doesn't it? It's like an orchestra.
Oh, God. What a shattering.
So there are 6 different colours of peanut M&Ms. Green, blue, orange, red, brown and yellow.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
How are you finding it?
It's impossible.
Hands aren't big enough, are they?
No.
Oh.
Hannah, what's the hardest thing for you?
You know what? I think the sound of the M&Ms hitting the bowls really put me off. It's like glass shattering, putting me on edge.
What's your favourite colour of M&M to eat?
Orange.
Don't they all taste the same?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's all the same amount of colour in each bag.
That's an interesting thought, though.
Thank you, Matt.
You should email M&M and ask.
Who looks like they're doing better, me or Matt?
Right, you've had over a minute.
Oh, God.
And you're still about halfway through. Remember, speed is the key to this challenge. It's the fastest person to sort all of their M&Ms.
Oh, God.
Matt's gone for a different tactic now.
What's he doing? Oh, no. I kind of want to watch, but I don't... Oh, it's awful, the sound.
Remember, you've got to shout peanuts when you're done.
Oh.
Oh, it's ever so close between you.
Is it? Oh.
Pressure's on.
Make sure all of the same colour are in each bowl.
Ah, no. Peanuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Keep going, Hannah.
This is just sad doing it in silence.
Matt, what was your technique?
I started with the scoop and I realised that you need 2 hands to do this, so I ended up transferring from one bowl to a wider bowl and using 2 hands, and that sped things up.
Sped things up quite considerably.
I feel like I should have done your technique. Right, okay, nearly there.
Nearly there.
Sorry.
Come on, you can do this.
So slow at everything.
You can sort of see your brain ticking over.
Literally, oh, I'm like a minute slower than you. Right, last 3.
Ooh.
Peanuts. Oh my god, I'm
Perfect.
so
Well
bad
done.
at everything.
As you managed to sort 500 grams of peanut M&Ms, how do you find it?
Really tricky. I kind of wish I had 3 hands. It was really impossible to kind of get everything out and sort them. And your hands get sticky after a while. The sugar starts coming off.
Hannah, what was your hardest thing?
The hardest thing for me was the sound. It was a very ominous sound of the M&Ms hitting the bowl. But also, I just realised I am slow. Full stop.
Oh, what a sad realisation to have. I'm sorry, Hannah. Well, you did say you were slow. Do you want your time?
Go on then.
3 minutes and 31 seconds.
Okay.
Well done.
It's okay. Thank
500
you.
grams of peanut M&Ms. You know,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Do you reckon it'd take you less time to eat them?
No, 100%.
You don't need to salt them, you just tip it off.
Guzzle.
Yeah.
Matt, you were considerably quicker than Hannah at 2 minutes and 29 seconds.
Okay, not bad.
faster.
Well done.
Thank you.
Shall we find out what the world record is?
2 minutes and 29 seconds. I'm hoping.
The current Guinness World Record for the fastest time to sort 500 grams of peanut M&Ms is...
The suspense
Drum roll.
is killing me.
1 minute and 41 seconds.
Okay. I'm not.
You, to be honest, you were...
I think if I did it again, I could maybe like get a lot closer than that. But you know, you only get one chance.
Needed
in
some
life.
practice.
Yeah. Because that's the first time I've ever sorted stuff by colour through a sweet bag. So. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, there are no records broken this week in For the Record, but make sure you tune in next time to see if any of our members can get their hands on one of these.